Okay, so good morning, everyone. Let's talk about oral communication in context with a topic of culture. Okay, so culture is everything, right? So let's start. So once again, I am your teacher for this subject, Mom Castillo. Okay, as you can see there, this material is for our use only. No need for you to share it to other people. Of course, it is for me only. Okay. So our topic for today is the culture in communication. And our objectives is this ones or are this ones. Destroying the basic definitions of concept of culture, comprehend the nature of intercultural communication, recognize the importance of intercultural communicative competence, appreciate the need to develop intercultural sensitivity, develop effective intercultural communication skills. Okay, so I want you to stay tuned and let's rock. And summon your positivity. We're here, topic questions or topic guide questions. I want you to be guided with this one. Okay, number one, what is the role played by culture in communication? Number two, how can we develop cultural sensitivity in communicating with others? Okay, those are our focus for this one. Next one. Okay, if you can see there, culture is not only language, okay? Culture is our customs, culture is arts, culture is social institutions, people. Culture are the achievements of a particular nation, people, or other social groups. In short, culture is the society, the lifestyle, traditions, customs, and civilizations. Okay, cultures meet communication. As you can see, everyone communicates, right? You, your classmates, your parents, families, friends, neighbors, countrymen, enemies, and so forth. And everyone has a culture, whether it is highly defined or not. This means that inherently, we all must communicate with people of other cultures. That is what intercultural communication is all about. So let's talk about intercultural communication because, okay, if we say intercultural class, inter is many, cultural is our culture. So the culture of many people, that is intercultural communication. Culture values impact how people speak, write, act. All these essential aspects of communication. Culture also has a lot to do with how people think about and judge other people. Being aware of our own cultural biases and others' biases goes a long way in being able to effectively communicate with other people. Okay, if you can observe class, the way we talk is influenced by our culture. You grew up in this community where in English is not the first language. So you speak awkwardly, okay, right? So our culture affects us in many ways. The way we speak to other people, the way we interact with other people, the way we dance, the way we view things, the way we have perspectives among people. Okay? We say that, oh, we should first have marriage before or wedding before the marriage, right? Engagement before the marriage. That is our culture. Another one, you need to have this, you need to attain education before marrying. Okay, that is our culture. So culture is everything. Once again, lifestyle, society, achievements of people, traditions, customs, everything is culture. Pop culture is popular culture mean to say the culture as of now. Next one. Okay, if you believe in culture, then you also believe that strength lies in differences, not in similarities, according to Stephen R. Covey. Once again, strength lies in differences, not in similarities. If you can see class in Olympics, We represent the Philippines not only by the Kapampangans, but also by the Igorots, Timlakay, etc. Pangasinense, Bisaya, Mindanao, and etc. Okay? So, we are different. We have different cultures, but once again, this is our strength. Okay? This is our strength, not our similarities. Our strength is not our similarities. This is the differences, or these are the differences within us. Okay, next one. What is the purpose of intercultural communication? Understanding of culturally mediated communication phenomena. Okay, culture specific, culture general, and intercultural interaction. Next one. What are the importances or essence of intercultural communication? Number one, symbolic exchange. Number two, irreversible. Number three, different cultural communities. Number four, negotiate shared meanings. Number five, interactive situations. What are these things? First one, symbolic exchange. If we say symbolic exchange class, it's not only A, E, I, O, U. It's not only the alphabets, the symbols. It is the verbal and non-verbal symbols to accomplish shared meanings. If we say verbal, these are the alphabets. If we say non-verbal symbols, these are the logos, these are the signs, these are the non-verbal communications we use. Okay. Symbols take the form of words, the sounds, the gestures, the ideas or visual images used to convey other ideas and beliefs. Examples. Blue lines often represent rivers. Diba yung mga nagkanon-kanon? Red rose often symbolizes love and compassion. More examples. Apple. For example, for a thought that Apple is a good brand. It's a quality brand, right? We know that this is a symbol for Twitter. Upon seeing these symbols, we know for sure what it means to say. The symbol, that is the currency for money. Okay, Levi's, Louis Vuitton, Chanel. We know for sure that these are brands. Okay, it is the shared meaning symbolic exchange. These are the symbols. Exchange mean to say the meanings are being shared. Okay, next one. If we say irreversible process, it cannot be reversed. It cannot be undone. Okay? What is being said is said. What is being done is done. Only minimizing the hurt feelings is possible, but the damage has already been done. Kapag sinabi mo na saktan na siya, period. Wala nang baguhan yan. Okay, next one. Different cultural communities. We all know that unity in diversity. Okay, you can see there, Filipino, tan-skinned, white-skinned, red-skinned, and etc. Shared cultures. Different cultural communities. Magkakaiba na cultural communities. For example, Igorots, Kabampangans, Bisaya. Okay, next one. Negotiate shared meanings. The aspect of socio-cultural communication for the fourth one, negotiate shared meanings. If we don't know something, if we have questions, we ask for clarifications. We negotiate, okay? Negotiate means to say we make do for these things for us to understand. That is the meaning of negotiate shared meanings. Next one, interactive situation. Okay, of course, social-cultural. How are we going to share our social or once again, social-cultural. Social means to socialize, right? Cultural means to we socialize with our culture. For the fifth aspect for that one, interactive communication, interactive situation, we interact. Two-way flow of communication, okay? We put forward our cultures through communications, through interactive situations. That is interactive situation. Next one. Social cultural aspects of communication. The first one is cultural identity. Don't worry, I'll be giving you summary of this ones, a summarized output, okay? Cultural identity. This is your identity as an individual. For example, you are an Igorot and you put forward Being an Igorot who wears the native costume, she has traditions, she has customs to be lived, she has this lifestyle, simple lifestyle. For the others, for example, Koreans are well known for those cultures. If you can see their music, if you can see their dramas, that is their culture. The way they dress, the way their fashion is. Americans, for another example. What is their lifestyle, their customs? That is their cultural identity. Kung ano sila. Okay? Next one. Gender role. Gender role class being male, female. Gender is not only limited to that one. Okay? Not only because we have the LGBTQ. So, for example, for men, they communicate for superiority for sports. For being, they need to seek wins, they need to avoid failure, they need to offer advice, among other things. That is their purpose of communication. Well, as for girls, if they communicate accordingly to their gender role, they mean to say create friendships and build relationships. Okay, ganun siya. Next one, age identity. Communicators must be oriented with the age identity of a person they are interacting with so they can give meaningful feedback. Refers to how people feel and think about themselves as they age. Okay, that is a age identity. This refers to how people feel and think about themselves as they age. Next one, social class. Of course, if we're talking about social cultural aspects, social class is not an exemption. Social class, it is the rank assigned by the society to its members according to their income, titles, possessions, etc. People's perceptions of another social class affects the way they communicate. Okay, for example, if you are communicating with a boss, for example, you need to have that communication wherein you need to respect that person. Okay? If you're talking with your classmates, it is casual communication. Why? Because social class. What is your position? What is your title? What is your relationship with those people? Your income. Okay. Regardless of one's social class, people should communicate with him or her in a manner that she or he finds acceptable. It should be respectful, okay? Hindi porke mas mababa ang sahod niya sa'yo, eh dinadaan-daan mo nilang sa biro. That's not good. Social class mean to say, even if we have this hierarchy, we need to lead, we need to follow, we need to respect. Next one, religious identity. Religious identity is the active or inactive membership of a person to a certain religious organizations. That is your religious identity. For example, Catholics, born agains, Baptist, Iglesia ni Cristo, Seventh-day Adventists, and etc. Okay, so this one. We all smile in the same language. That is the purpose of intercultural communication. Thinking styles, language, ethnicity, religion, perspectives, experiences, nationality, job level, race, culture, skills, gender, physical abilities, sexual orientation, age. Okay. How are you going to avoid miscommunication, common traps and problems? Every culture has their own gestures and ways of speaking. You need to know this ones. Alam mo dapat, okay? Gestures. If you know na bawal sa kanila yung ganito, yung tattoo for example, then do not do so. Next one. Learn phrases in their language. For example, Jozan or Jozan, good morning in Cantonese. Italian phrase for good morning, Brigioni. Good morning in Thailand. Sawat di, ton, shao. Okay? So at least you know something about your language, right? Adapt your behavior, check your understanding, apologize, reflect on experiences. These are just tips. I understand culture, I am the nucleus. Ikaw dapat ang kauna-unahan nakakaalam niyan. Our process from our culture, you, neighbor, world, diversity, and unity. Okay. Use your phone to capture the best culture of manner, language, songs, and music humanity. Okay, thanks. Any questions? None? These are credits. Thanks for these references. Okay, so those